Well, all matter is made up of atoms. I'm not sure if any of you know this, but atoms have the reputation for being rather small. Atoms are made up of several particles, one of which is the proton. The proton determines what the element of the atom is. They are known for their positive charge and for being located in the nucleus. They have a mass of a single atomic mass unit, AMU. Another particle with a mass of 1 AMU is the neutron. This helps determine the atomic mass, which is calculated by adding the number of protons with the number of neutrons. Neutrons are known for being neutral. That's where they get their name. And for being in the nucleus, which might also be where they get their name. Our final particle is the electron, which is the odd one out, I guess. Electrons are located in the Electron Cloud, which is the cause of their negativity. They're negative. Not just kidding, but they really are negative. They are also severely underweight, coming at about 0.00054 AMU. Alright kids, it's time to talk about oxygen. Oxygen is a personal favorite of mine. I quite enjoy oxygen. Personally, I think oxygen doesn't quite get the appreciation it deserves. But what am I gonna do about it, you know? Anyways, oxygen has 8 protons. This means it also has 8 electrons as well. Oxygen has a mass of 16 atomic mass units, due to it also having 8 neutrons. Since it possesses 8 electrons, it will have 2 rings, one of which will have 2 electrons and the other 6. Next is neon. I'm not too sure what neon does, but I do know about neon colors. My favorite color happens to be neon brown. Neon contains 10 protons and probably 10 electrons as well. Since it probably has 10 electrons, it will have 2 rings, one having 2 electrons and the other outer ring will have 8. It has a mass of 20.1797 AMU. Now we shall discuss lithium. Lithium has a mass of 6.94 AMU. It contains 3 protons, 3 electrons, and usually 4 neutrons. It has 2 electrons in the first ring and 1 in the second. Most of you probably know lithium from the song or from reading your laptop charger, but go to dogs. Since it's 4th in the list, let's review sulfur. Sulfur has a whopping 16 protons and 16 electrons. Since it has an atomic mass of 32, we can safely assume that it also has 16 neutrons as well. It contains 2 electrons in the ring closest to the nucleus, 8 in the ring second after the first, and 6 in the last ring. Number 5 is a big boy, containing hella protons, neutrons, and electrons. Beryllium has a mass of 259 AMU and contains 102 protons, which is a bit of a step up from sulfur. 102 electrons, which means it has 2 in the first string, 8 in the second, 18 in the third, 32 in the fourth, 32 in the fifth, 8 in the sixth, and 2 in the seventh. It has 157 neutrons, meaning that it has neutrons. I guess. It also has a cool name. Yeah!